unsafe for the families to ride on the two-wheelers. You see the Indian families, right? You have one sitting on the petrol tank, one sitting in between the parents and one on the lap of the mother. Okay, so very unsafe. So what Mr. Ratan Tata said is, he said, how can I make a safe, affordable car for a common man? That's how Tata Nano was born. Okay, so you see that it wasn't just about profit, it was solving a real social problem in an innovative way. So that's the difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur. Are you all with me? Okay, good. So shall we see one more story? Okay. Okay, so can someone read this? This is
opens a tea stall at the bus stop. He sells tea just like
that many of the people do. Like Suresh is one of the person who opened a tea stall in a bus stand. Okay, same taste, same tea. Okay, so he focuses to serve the customer. Starts with chai delivery on cycle. Okay, and then she services hot tea in class to the nearby offices, and she also adds an online order to WhatsApp. Her idea solves the problem. Okay, so what is Anita doing is, she knew that most of them may not have time to stop at the tea shop. So she actually delivers chai to the offices. So this is a creative way of looking at a business as an entrepreneur. There's one more story that I would just we'll just look at. So there is a vegetable vendor by name Kiran sells vegetables in a weekly market. And you have seen the vegetable shops, right? It's neatly arranged and they put some water and it looks so nice and clean. So he arranges them neatly and earns profit based on daily sales. Okay? Whereas we see that Meena also sells vegetables. Okay? But she notices family wants fresh vegetables. Right? So she starts a weekly subscription box and then customers pay in advance. She delivers a basket of seasonal vegetables to their home. She reduces space and increases the sales. So a businessman operates on a framework, whatever is existing. But an entrepreneur creates a new pathways. Am I communicating? Okay. So an entrepreneur is the one who looks at the problems, the pain points of the definition of business is, I would put it this way: knowing the pain points of your customers or the problems of your customers and providing solution to it. That itself is business. Okay. Now you look at today, like we have. I was in Devgarh just the last 3-4 days ago in Jharkhand. So we didn't have Uber or Ola or Rapido, nothing. No Swiggy, no Zomato, nothing. Okay. Now if you look at these apps that we use daily basis, right? So these apps like Ola, Uber or whatever it is, they're either nobody wants to pay, he will go. Okay. Then another person. So by the time you get an auto ride, it is almost half an hour to 45 minutes. Today it's not like that. So these people, the Ola or Uber, bring that solution to the customers. Okay, so that itself is a business. So in your, as you think like I actually do a training and how many of us get milk delivered to our homes in the morning? Okay, you all get milk delivered to your homes? Okay. In that place, they don't have that facility. It is a hilly area and the terrain is not that good for, they don't know what delivering milk to the houses mean. So when we were doing this workshop on how you start small businesses, okay, there was this lady by name Yashoda who went and did a problem interview, which we would actually look at that thing. She did a problem interview and she discovered that many children going to school and people going to the agriculture lands were getting late in the morning. And then she went, how many of you know fishbone analysis? Fishbone analysis? Okay, yeah. fishbone analysis, if you can just Google it, you have a problem and then you start asking why. You know, if you ask 5 whys, you get to the core of the problem. Okay? So fishbone analysis, like she actually went to the core of the problem and she found out that people had to walk 3 kilometers to get milk.